IT security tip number 20 is all about this Gmail scam that you have to know about. People are so very clever. Criminals, by definition, are also people, so criminals are clever, and you'll think so too after seeing this. Here's a scam that you may not have heard about. It surprised me when I learned about it. We're all vulnerable to it if we use Gmail or any other service that uses two-factor authentication that involves your cell phone and text messaging. What is two-factor authentication? Glad you asked. You may see it abbreviated 2FA. Two-factor authentication is a form of securing digital resources better, and it's based on using the concept of something you have and something you know. Something you know is your password. But somebody can steal that, and if they have your password, then they have whatever the password is protecting. If the resource that you're trying to log into requires the something you know, your password, and the something you have, a special code or some other physical thing in your hand, circumstances are quite different. Someone can steal your password, but if they don't have the other physical thing, they're stuck. You may have even seen or used a key fob if you do any kind of banking for your company, and that key fob has a number on it that changes every 30 seconds or a minute. The number is random, but the server that's going to be processing your login has the same random process going on in it, so it knows what number you have on your key fob at any one time. On those kind of websites, when you go to log in, you'll put in your username, your password, and you'll check the key fob to see what the number is. Enter that number, and if you did the right one before it changes, it'll let you in. That is two-factor authentication. Now back to Gmail. When you set up your Gmail account, or any of the Google accounts, if you use your mobile telephone number, Google will use that to send you a random number anytime you forget your password or you log in from a device that Google doesn't recognize you've logged in from before. Because they assume that only you have your telephone, it's a reasonably safe and secure process, unless someone can trick you into sending that code to them, and that is the basis for the Gmail scam. Here's how it works. Step number 1. The thief has your username, your email address, and your mobile phone number, both of which are easily found on the internet for somebody that has just a little bit of ambition. Not hard to do at all. They go to Google, put in your email address, and click Forgot Password. Step 2, Google sends you a password reset link to your mobile phone. Step number 3, at the same time, the thief is also sending you a text pretending to be Google, letting you know that there's been some unusual activity on your account and they want you to send the passcode that they just sent you. Number 4, you send the password to the thief thinking you're sending the unusual activity authorization code to Google directly. And step number 5, the thief now has access to your Gmail account, and because they do, they can go to any other web service on the planet that you've used that Gmail account for and basically reset all of those passwords too. The password reset link is going to come back to your Gmail account in most cases. Pretty sneaky, isn't it? You have to pay very close attention to these kind of details whenever they're happening. Otherwise, you could get suckered like a lot of other people have. Clever people, just like I said at the beginning. I hope you found this to be helpful. Remember, the golden rule of the internet is, if it's free, you are the product.